Sarah's a dedicated middle school teacher who's been struggling to make ends meet. With budget cuts and rising living costs, Sarah's paycheck just isn't stretching far enough. One evening, exhausted after grading papers, she scrolls through Facebook, hoping to find a solution. As she browses, a post catches her eye. Earn extra income from home, flexible hours, be your own boss, make money while you sleep. Intrigued, Sarah clicks on the link. It leads to a video of smiling faces, tales of luxurious vacations, and promises of financial freedom. This could be it, she thinks, the answer to all of my problems. Sarah attends an online meeting and listens as the presenter talks about a revolutionary product and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. There is an upfront cost, but the potential earnings sound too good to pass up. Encouraged by the testimonials and eager to improve her finances, Sarah decides to invest her savings into this new venture. Weeks go by and Sarah spends more and more money on inventory and recruitment materials, but the promised returns never come. Her friends and family, initially supportive, start to avoid her calls because they know she's just going to try to sell them something. The pressure and anxiety mounts as her financial situation worsens. Sarah soon realizes she's trapped in a vicious cycle of spending without earning. Her dreams of financial freedom have turned into a nightmare, leaving her deeper in debt and more stressed than ever before. Unfortunately, Sarah's story is not unique. And here's the hard truth. There are predators out there specifically targeting teachers like her. They know that we as teachers are desperate to make extra cash and don't always have a lot of time to do so. They fill our minds with visions of financial peace while secretly plotting to take us for everything we have. This is After School Empire, the podcast that helps teachers like you make extra money by launching and growing their own income-generating side hustles. My name is Tony Neely. I'm a veteran teacher and a lifelong serial side hustler. Through one-on-one coaching and leading school-wide professional development workshops, I've helped many teachers launch their side hustles. And now, it's your turn. So grab a notebook and your favorite pen, because today is the day we start building your After School Empire. Hey folks, this is Tony Neely, the host of After School Empire, and if you choose to only listen to and share one episode of this entire podcast, please make it this one. Today we're going to dive into the world of MLM scams and predatory side hustles, and I'm going to show you the red flags to watch out for and how you can protect yourself and those you love from falling into one of these predatory traps. Let's start at the top. What is an MLM? Multi-level marketing, or MLMs, are business models, and I use that term very lightly, where participants earn income through direct sales of products or services and by recruiting new members into the company for which they make those sales. Each recruited member becomes part of the recruiter's, quote, downline, and participants earn commissions based on the sales and recruitment activities of their downline. In other words, you get brought in to sell things, but you're told to recruit others to also sell things so that you can make a commission off of their sales. If that sounds like a pyramid scheme, that's because it's exactly what it is. And a lot of these are targeting teachers specifically, because teachers often face a lot of financial pressures due to our low salaries and our need to either pay our bills, purchase classroom supplies out of pocket, or just to try to supplement our income so we can live the lives that we want to live. So a lot of these MLMs are going to promise you financial independence, flexible hours, community support, professional development, and really all they're going to do is take your money. You'll find MLMs across a broad spectrum of industries, from fashion MLMs like LuLaRoe. Side note, if you haven't watched the Lula Rich or Rise and Fall of LuLaRoe documentaries, do yourself a favor and cringe watch your way through these, just so you can see how maniacal MLMs can be and how they wreak absolute havoc on innocent people's finances. Others might focus on health and fitness like Herbalife or Arbonne, makeup and jewelry like Avon or Mary Kay, or even professional services like insurance. Looking at you, Primerica. There really isn't an industry that doesn't have predatory MLMs, and they are making bank. Many of these companies like Amway, Avon, Herbalife, Warwork, are multi-billion-dollar organizations, and they are lining their pockets off of false promises and shady business models that are ruining people's lives. Now, you may have just heard me name some of those names. You're going to say, well, my friend did that company and they actually made some good money. To which I'm going to say, congratulations to your friend. They are in the vast minority. The FTC released a study that said 99% of people who engage in MLMs lose money. That doesn't mean the other 1% are whirling around the world in their private jets. It just means that they didn't lose money. So if I told you that I wanted you to go out and do something, and there's a 99% chance that you're going to die and a 1% chance you're not going to die, are you going to go do that thing? Chances are probably not. So think about that financially. If there's a 99% chance that you're going to lose your money, you might as well go to Vegas and start putting the money in the slots because it's going to probably be a lot more enjoyable than working for an MLM. Hey there, I really hope you're enjoying this episode of After School Empire. If you're gaining any benefit from this podcast at all, could I ask you to do one thing? Please take a moment and share it with other teachers. Just a simple social media post or text message to a colleague not only helps this show keep growing, but can also be the first step in helping a friend that you care about learn how to gain more financial independence by launching and growing their own side hustle. Thanks so much. Now back to the show. So now that we know what the categories of MLMs are, and I've thrown out some names, and trust me, this is not an exhaustive list of names, let's look at what are some of the red flags. What are some ways that you might be able to have that bell going off in your head, danger Will Robinson, to be able to identify what is indeed an MLM or a recruitment scheme. So red flag number one is going to be emphasis on recruitment over sales. So a lot of times they are going to say, build your team and earn passive income. The more people you recruit, the more you earn. Residual income through your downline. Basically what they are saying is when you sign up to be one of us, you are becoming the low man in the pyramid of the pyramid scheme. And you're going to have to recruit more and more people to try to expand this pyramid before you can ever start making money. Red flag number two is going to be high upfront costs with unrealistic promises of high returns. So they're going to say something like, invest $500 today and earn $5,000 in a month. Join now for an exclusive starter kit worth $1,000, limited time offer, become a member for only $299. And basically what they're doing is they're just taking your money because you're going to have to buy initial inventory. Then as you resell it, you're going to have to buy more and more inventory. And what's going to happen is they're going to have new versions or updated products come out, and they're going to tell you if you want to be on top of your sales, then you need to be offering your customers the newest, the best, the brightest of whatever we have to offer. And so you need to start buying that to add to your inventory, which is going to, again, start this cycle of you paying the company without you making any money on your end. And by the way you're going to make money on this is you're paying them a fee for your inventory. You're purchasing it. They're not just sending it to you, providing it to you that you then go sell. No, you're buying it from them. And then they're going to have an MSRP that you sell it at, and you keep the difference. But also out of the difference, you're going to have to pay your upline or send some of that commission to the people who recruited you. Sounds like a load of bull? It is. Third, they're going to have these really vague or unrealistic earnings claims. They're going to say, earn up to $10,000 a week from home. Make money while you sleep. No experience necessary. Start earning immediately. Y'all, I've said this on social media before. A good, legit side hustle is a lot like Texas barbecue. It's probably going to move low and slow. All right. So if somebody tells you you're going to make money while you sleep, you're going to start making $10,000 in 2 days, that is not realistic. And they're going to throw some examples at you of somebody's great aunt Bobby Sue who did it. And you're going to have this thought of, if it worked for her, then won't it work for me? Is it possible? Sure. Is it likely? No. You're just going to lose money. Nobody's going to set you up in a situation where you have no experience, you're not doing anything, and you're going to start making $10,000 in a couple weeks. It doesn't happen. If it did, then everybody would be doing it. They're getting paid off of your desperation. Fourth red flag is going to be some kind of pressure tactics or overuse of urgency. So they're going to give you some kind of high pressure pitch, and they're going to tell you that there's a set deadline. They're going to tell you that space is running out. There's only a few spots left. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Join today to lock in your exclusive benefits. There's a 24-hour countdown to make you make your decision. Here's the thing. If somebody's trying to force you into a decision, they're trying to get you to get out of the logical part of your brain and get into the impulse part of your brain. The same reason why when you go to TJ Maxx or Ross or one of the stores like that you have to snake through products before you get to the cashier is they're hoping to tap into your impulse, that you're going to see something that you hadn't planned on going to purchase, and you're going to grab a hold of it, and you're going to go check out with that candy or that scented candle or whatever that you did not go in intending to purchase in order to get more money out of you. Same thing MLMs are doing here. They want you to fear that you're letting your future self down by not signing up for their program, for not becoming one of their salespeople or whatever. And their hope is that before you can think through it logically, you're going to sign up and they've got your wallet. So if somebody is trying to force you to make a decision on the spot or giving you a countdown or telling you that there's limited time or limited space left, they are trying to dupe you, okay? Red flag number 5 is going to be a lack of transparency and detailed information. A lot of times, they're basically going to tell you sign up now and we'll explain it later. So they'll say, hey, we'll explain everything once you join. This is a proprietary business model. You'll get details upon membership. Basically, they're saying, hey, trust us. All you got to do is give us your money, and then we're going to tell you everything you need to be successful. And that is crap. Again, if you listen to a lot of podcasts from successful entrepreneurs, they're going to tell you that legit businessmen and businesswomen are going to give you their best stuff for free because they want you to see that if I'm giving this away for free, just imagine what I have behind a paywall. MLMs are going to say anything that you want to know, you've got to pay to play to get to first. So if somebody is being very vague, saying you'll find out once you get there, that's a red flag. Think about it. Would you get into a car with somebody if you said, hey, I don't really know you, where are we going? And they said, you'll figure it out when we get there. Trust me, by the way, can I have your credit card number? You would say, no thanks, I'm calling the cops. But people do this with MLMs every day. So if I sound a little more angsty in this episode than normal, it's because this stuff honestly pisses me off. Teachers work so damn hard to serve their kids, to serve their communities, to take care of their families, to be targeted by predators. So if somebody comes up to you and they're trying to rope you into an MLM, my hope is at least you will be knowledgeable enough from listening to this short episode to be able to say, this is a scam and I need to run the other way. I started After School Empire because I want to help teachers make extra money, not lose money to crap like this. I have had family members, I have had friends lose money because they got caught into the spiral of MLMs. I have talked to teachers and have had teachers on social media reach out to me and share with me nightmare stories of how MLMs have absolutely wrecked their finances. There are plenty of legitimate ways for you to make money. Go back to some of my earlier episodes and I talk about different categories of side hustles. I talk about 5 questions you can ask yourself to start finding your own side hustle. I have an episode where I lay out my 7-step process for launching your own side hustle. None of those involve MLMs. There is legitimate money out there. People want to give you money. You just have to find a reason for them to do so, and MLMs are not it. So I hope this was helpful. Again, sorry if I sound a little angry and angsty this episode, but this is something that I'm passionate about, and that is helping teachers to not be taken advantage of financially. So take this information, use it, share it with others, As always, if you're finding any kind of benefit from listening to After School Empire, I would sincerely appreciate if you'd leave a review wherever you're streaming and listening to the episode right now. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.